Hey there folks, rinimt here and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Last part we faced down Titan and let us report back in. Thank you for coming, Ariel. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yay! Happy! Alright, this is Memphilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Orgomero unscathed. Waitatara and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be waiting for your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Alright, pray return to the Waking Sands. Pray return to the Waking Sands. What? The heck? What in the world happened here? Be happy, not this. What in the world? This one is glad. Walking one is safe.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Scion. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Walking Menfilia asked this one too. In case Walking One return, this one was to say at church in Eastern Thalon, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Menfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Safe. This is a reward for beating Titan, huh? So, between videos, I also went ahead and just bought myself some gear upgrades for present level. For the most part, not fully upgraded on some of my accessories and stuff, but I at least have, on level armor for the, so. More quests? Oh, no. Over there and over there. No, they're level 41. Okay. That's fine. I won't touch them yet, then. I am, however, gonna head up to the church. Is something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything at all? You needn't ask. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. Wild roses, I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Menfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You must stay here. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Menfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, I do recall the day of our first meeting. Swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same services to her brothers and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquis, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquis. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you, he means well. She explained, Marquis is a survivor of the Battle of Cartno. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll on his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquis, I want you to look after Arya. Do you understand? Yes, father. Those who wait. Oh, speaking of side quests. Plagued by indecision. My mouse pad is being uncooperative with me. Death begets death, especially in those places where privation is the sovereign. A course left unburied is as a rich field to Valken. They may sow pestilence and water it with their miasma. Nowhere is the rule of privation so apparent as in Lost Hope. Man may die upon the roadside there and go unclaimed, for no ties bind those unhappy folk together except a common misfortune. Their homelands are no more. But as long as they live, some hope remains, and so we must thwart pestilence ere it begins. Will you deliver this repellent to that den of sorrow? You can't take it with you. Excuse me, Arya, do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There's something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. Thus, the journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nosed pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Okay. I guess the other quests we can see here are outside. Mr. Slipshod and Ms. Uptight. Where is that turnip head? We have already waited some hours for my cousin, since still he dallies with all knows where. He is ever late. I don't understand why he cannot simply depart early. Seriously, I don't get it. Like, I'm a very on-time person, and yet it's like, and then people are late, and I'm like, you're driving me crazy. Still, I confess, I am fond of the fool. I'll go look for him, but his route winds close to the Holly training grounds, and they say 'tis a romp of beasts there. Beasts of the most dangerous kind. You are an adventurer, and surely this is the sort of thing that, I don't know, makes your blood sing, heart boil, so much just pitiful. Will you look for my feckless cousin? Maybe. Out of whole cloth. You, that wonder-working adventurer, you can work someone for me today. See, the father asked me to mend this vestment, but look, both the weft and the weave is gone there and there. I'll need more cloth than I have. There's a merchant at Blackbush Station right now. He'll give you what I need. Hurry on, up the central tunnel and you go. And the other way over there. The voyage of the Gobu. The sun has shone upon a terrible sight today. One of the bereaved wished to place upon the grave of his beloved a sprig of Elphic lavender. Strayed far, for the flower is sparse in these parts, was grievously wounded by fiends. Grief makes us all slow in wits and limb. I fear that these attacks will not cease until the creatures are gone. I pray you, banish the foul things. They were last seen to the east, near the remains of a Gobu. Oh, I think we know where that is, right? Yeah, like way over there. We know where this, these remains of a Gobu are. There's a big thing about going for it. But alas, let's get to Drybone first. Hello, conveniently traveling goldsmith. A ballpoint chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nosed pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. Those balls, I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. I think we just got duped. Yeah. Alright, so down towards Holly then, before we bring these up to Marquis. Hello there, Slipshod Wayfarer. Let's, deal with these doctors. Good question. I'm pretty sure I need these for my Grand Company hunting log. Do they count? Oh my gosh, they count. Wow, they actually count. No, it's not. I still do have to go in there and fight the bosses, but... Thank you, and thank you thrice. Saw those nasty brutes coming and thought, well, nothing much really beyond arg. They really should take Gold Holly down. Place is absolutely gone to pot. Oh, look at the time! Mustn't keep the burial waiting too much longer. I suppose my cousin Flandrick, she out of the over-tight corset, is none too pleased. I say, well, over to the, decaying Gulu. Hello there, Just Bear. I'm back again. Hope you things are going well with maintaining this thing. But more importantly, get over here, you Mandragora. Thank you. Your cooperation in this matter is greatly appreciated. This one's weaker now. Alright, so after this, quick jaunt over to Blackbrush Station and then back up to the church. Alright. Alright, so right here we have Scrupulous Shopkeep. Came for a did ya? I was wondering when she gone to. Stopped by her shop the other day. Was going to offer a cup of tea. She missed a nice one, an amber tip from Coerthus. Her usual, I'm assuming, the tatted. Or then, yes, madam. No, don't you go misapprehending. It's nice and soft so she can pulls out the threads and reweaves, but she's mended. Here you go. Alright, it looks like we also need to make a, quick trip up to, not the materia place, but, alright, the little camp, Lost Hope, that area. I remember now, where we found Leoric. But this time, we need to go further back in. And hopefully, yep, there we go, Zazawaka. What business do you have here, stranger? Oh, you come from the church of St. Adama Landama? Ah, the Biocheme Repellent. The good father told me last moon of this plan. He is a man that keeps his word, and 'twas kind of him to have you deliver it. Did he tell you where and how these are to be useful? I fear I have a little knowledge of alchemy. Okay, it looks like we need to go ahead and place them. You know you have F's in your river, right? Okay, I'm just making sure y'all know. Want you to be living here without knowing there's some F's in your river. Alright, second one. Alright, that one's all the way back there. Let's go ahead and do this one. There's also some bats. Hope you know that. And one more. Said one more. Thank you. Clicked the wrong thing. Specifically clicked with the wrong thing, but... Thank you, stranger. This place may seem wretched to you, but none here would deny it. But last year had the look of a charnel house, so fiercely did the pestilence rage. Tell Father Elliot we owe him a debt of life. I confess, though, I wonder if we are safe from a plague only to perish in war. We have little love for Garlemald here, and news of them who burned our homes travels fast. What chance does Lost Hope have against a force that plucked Alamigo like a ripe peach? Fight or flee, we must make plans. If you have ears to listen to me, they have too much to fear already. Too many demons to slay every hour. Alright, it looks like we need to just make a trip back to the church. Let's do that. Alright, let's make the rounds here. Oh, thank you is absolutely incorrigible, but to think we might have had to bury him as well. Then again, that's one burial he wouldn't have been late for. There's a thought. Jeez. That's not very nice to say, honestly. There you are. Did you get what I need? Mm-hmm. Much appreciated, adventure. Now we'll see how nimble his fingers are. The father needs this right soon, he said, going on some priestly business. This is a piece of piss compared to the last order, though. Excuse the salty talk. 'Twas big as a house and burnt as a slattern's supper. Brother Elliot brought it, but it looked to be for that lick-keeper fellow. I see. When the calamity struck, it sundered life everywhere, and not only among our races. Look around and you'll see how things have fallen apart. Feet, claws, roots, all have been torn from the earth that they were planted on. The dead Gobu was a child of Coerthus. The calamity shattered its native mountains, and it fled before destruction as a caravan flies before a sandstorm. Years it wandered, we found it dying and received its memories. We had gathered seeds from every living land it passed through, and they flower upon its corpse a living map of its loss and exile. North to south, mountains to desert, cloudberry and shooting stars, merry bells and cliff roses, all the glamour from Lower Thenlon, even roselles from Bloodshore. To wander is a dream and a nightmare. Adventurers such as yourself must know it better than I, but I imagine there are days when the flame adventure gutters, and you feel yourself to be as bereft as those in the lost hope, and upon us no flowers grow. Scent of cinnamon. So generous is Father Elliot to so many, he feeds, clothes, and physics with them tirelessly, yet he has none to do for him what he does for others. I would show him my appreciation with a special gift, but sadly my meager purse is not enough. Will you speak to the other brothers and sisters and see whether they too feel as I do? I made arrangements with Ermengarde, who runs a concern in Camp Tribone. If things are successful in raising funds, would you deliver the gil to her? Sure. I guess before I head in, I will go ahead and collect some sacks of gil. I mean, I could just give you some gil out of my pocket, but I guess you won't take it, will you? Fine, don't let me jump over it. Jerks. That's all I have to say. Oh, all the way down, huh? Be that way. Be that way. Maybe. If I can find you, oh my gosh. You're in the last room, aren't you? Oh, yeah. A gift for Father Iliad? Of course! It does not take thought to see the good in him. It warms my heart that Brother Baron would go to such trouble. Thank you both for your efforts. Shoot! There was one back at the church, wasn't there? Dang it! It got buried. I know, the rest of you don't see me. I'm just up here. Be silent, take my gil. Pray forgive my outburst, good man. It is only that I owe Father Elliot my life, and an opportunity to give him something, no matter how small, sets my spirit afire. You don't see me here. You don't see me. Nope, nope. Can't even leave because I'm stuck on chairs. So right in here. Ermengarde. Greetings, Arya. Brother Baron said you might be coming by. Father forgive Elliot, he said. The good father must be a man much beloved from the weight of these sacks. I have given this matter much thought. A consignment of high-quality spices arrived just this day. Mayhap cinnamon cookies would suit. I received many a kind word from my customers about my cookies, if I may say so. I have also observed the good father linger at my store whenever a fresh batch was to be smelt coming out of the oven. But the only time he spent his gil on cookies and cakes, it was for the children of lost hope. Oh. Well, back up to the church again. Yay! Thank you, Arya. Sometimes for what ails us is in thinking we find them relief in doing. The administration to exiles is one of the duties of the Church of St. Adama Landama. I pray that someday, with the grace of the gods, they may find again what they have lost. I have cookies for you. Good evening, Arya. I have cookies. What? Cinnamon cookies? By fall? A gift, you say, from brother Baron, brother Esmore, and sisters Osira. How kind they are. Could tell them there was no need, but our order teaches us to see need despite the needy's disavowals. Shall thank them from my heart. I have a son, or I had a son, and through his happy marriage, a daughter. Well matched they were, and well met. Their house smelt of good things like this, and there was always an open bag for my cloak and a tall glass of mint tea. When they died, Alright, since we're already in here. Have you bought the tools? Yep. You bet I have. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they move with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Arya, this was a mistake. Please give the horloge to Sister Lynette. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that be returned to him. Alright, so right back out. Oh my gosh, I swear. These chairs, I'm going to throw them out the window. Was Brother Iliad pleased? Oh, that is good, and I believe it does his heart good to give word to his sorrows. That is what we tell the bereaved in the Lickyards, that grief must be both shrieked and spoken. I had heard that Father Iliad had suffered a great loss in the calamity. His heart grows as much as a palace, and scores dwell there in the haven he makes of it. With it someday I am half the man he is. Alright, let's go ahead and go back out here. Give me a DM, madam. I've kind of pay respects to this man. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time. Mayhap they are more common than Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquis said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear, he does suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy. May behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Dryron. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marquis manage to repair this device? No, he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Another level 34 weapon copper? Seriously? No, really? 2? Oh no. I need to sort this. No, just 1. Okay. Bringing out the dead. I recognize you now, Arya. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. Apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands, prepared for transport here. Wish to leave this work to others. Understand, however, taking part might help you find closure. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Hello, random shopkeep. You don't look like one of them church fellows, not they'll turn you away. No, sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the Lickyard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside to carnage for yourself. This is stuff of nightmares to tell you. God damn Imperials. I did go inside though. I don't know what quarrel they have with these folks, but I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. On the road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the Lickyard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I don't mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folk are starting to turn. Jeez. You are, like, being very, very rude here. Let's pick up the bodies. They're gonna turn to flowers. Oh, Oh, hey, look! I was actually joking about the flowers, but they really did turn into flowers. Hey, we're only picking up 4. Oh wait, Noraxia! Aww. Oh, I'm sad. Very, very sad. Hello, disconcerted coachman. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Hey, why are they so rude? Well, ain't you a strong one? 4-run trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest, then. You're so rude. What the heck? What is that fallen self there? Hello, I'm back. The last 4 bodies. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lake yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Pray return to the lake yard. Hi, I'm back. They were rude. So you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. First carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago. We have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I handed the initial rites, and I would like you know, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect. Well, at least someone will. And do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Bury me not on the lone prairie. Though we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We'd like to return this one to her people, the sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with sylphic traditions. Pray return to Little Solace! Oh my gosh, all the running around, back and forth. It's one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I have a flower corpse for you. Noraxia, but this one does not understand. Camuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One, awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Noraxia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Noraxia. Noraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noraxia at the end. Tell this one that Noraxia was brave. Tell this one that Noraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Noraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones that these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Noraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. And back to the church. Oh my gosh. We thank you for your service to the church and to the selves. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we inter the remaining Scions in the lake yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I will remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please, take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Arya. Alright, I don't even know why I'm checking. I bought better gear. Alright, back into the church itself for Eyes on Me. I'm not imagining Arya. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. I'm under observation. This feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Look outside for me, please. It will only take a moment. Okay. As I struggle to get out of here yet again. Seriously, please do something about all the pews and the chairs in my way. Are we going? Down there? Okay, we made it. I'll just invest this random headstone. You're being watched by an Imperial? Oh no. Not this. I don't want to be watched by Imperials. That's bad. Fine, you Solaris. See if I care. Alright, back to Mark Q. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I know it. He was watching me, but why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Elliot must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forfend. That's such a thing should happen on the holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquis was... Make haste to cap Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Okay.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Carteneau. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the 7th Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Oh, hey, level 45. He who waited behind. With a curious twist of fate, the Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Arya. You wish to find this airship, yes? I know not much how truth there is to it, but there's a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise. It grew popular on the way of the Calamity, much like the Great Global Wall of Uldai. It says that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Querthus. True, the airship would have passed through North Shroud, likely over Falgard Float, the closest element to Querthus. Mayhap the certain station there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself instead, Arya. Alright, let's go back to Falgard Flow. I am sensing we are going to have to go separately over to Outer Lanasia. I'm still going to put it off till we absolutely need to, I think. Is there aught I can assist you with, miss? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Querthus. What became of it after? That I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vordavant at Florentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to find it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. I think we'll be fine, folks. I think we can find someone of Master Garland's caliber. Yeah. Any rate, this is also convenient because there is that level 36 quest chilling up here. We passed it the last time we were through. You've come in search of Wordafort? Well, then we'll admit for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Querethus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Oh, I was gonna say, why am I even looking? Oh, I guess I'm looking for a belt. Cold reception. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. Could only watch the shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager still somewhere in Querethus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalma descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you, should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Alright, hunger is the best sauce. The freeze that came in the calamity's wake has rendered Querethus nigh inhospitable. Many of the creatures that once made their homes there have been forced to migrate lest they starve. Some arrive on their doorsteps with naught else on their mind but to feed. The worst of the beasts are the jackals, who have been spotted not far from this very spire. Adventurer, we call upon your skill to dispatch these beasts before they make a meal of some unguarded traveler. This is, begging your pardon, it's fatted dodo meat will serve admirably as bait. Pardon me. Yeah, fates are definitely kind of going ignored again. This is usually what tends to happen. Oh, I guess I need to go down. Should have gone down. I went the wrong way. Ow. Darn it. Not to heal. Foobs. Alright. Alright. There we go. To use this dodo meat. And there we're having this jackals. Approach! Get back the rest of this health. And 1 jackal, 2 jackals. Alright. Let us return now that we've finished up this quest that we waited so long to do. We are most grateful this kind of situation would not have arisen ere the calamity came and made Querethus nigh uninhabitable to its local fauna. With their water hoarded in vaults of ice and their herbage held under the snow, the larger beasts have become positively infernal in their need to survive. Take heed if you head northbound, for know that you are riding into battle. Thanks. Thanks a whole lot. Very helpful. So, before we head into Querethus, yes, I know Alphino said, was it Querethus or something like that? It's Querethus, dang it. I don't care what he says. It's like Titus, okay? So, yeah, in the next part we will head off into Querethus, head for the observatorium. Excuse me. Let's see how cold of a reception we receive from them. Probably pretty cold, because it's also going to be cold. Be nice, because it's pretty hot while I'm recording this. I honestly don't know. Whatever. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep doing content like this and more. And you can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt, signing out.